All right with you. Welcome to another video here on the channel. Today we are going to talk about rounds. We know that when we create a screen on autistic people, we have there the option to place as anonymous, for example. Yes, we don't need to log in when we access the screen in the browser every time we publish. But there are also some cases, and we need everyone to have access to the screen. But specific roles have higher or lower permissions to create, edit to see something. And today I will explain in one way, quite simple, how we do it. We create a screen for everyone, but we display one edit or another, only for those who have a certain role. If you want to know how you do it, I teach you after vignette. Let's go! So let's start here. Our development is, I have just a simple little entity here with two fields. And I used drag and drop here to create these two screens. Customers and detail customers. Let's start here with this screen. I also forgot to say that I have these admin rows. Employee is. And you don't know how it creates a cork here. Just come here, add role. Choose the name in the cork is created though. You need in. Let me come here. I already have the screen here of our ready-made application. Just come there in your browser and type users. After here, name from your person, it's good. Here in your will it is exactly the same here with your name. And you put users here in front. And we'll type here. We'll open this application here from autistics that is suitable for create new users. It's good. And here if you create in creative a new user, for example, you will create a user. Password can put email and phone. But it's not funny. And after you create, let me come here in my admin, for example. You can create groups. It's good, it's him. Or in our case here, assign a role, right? I created that role there on our service. And assign that admin user here that role. To assign, you come here. Click here and type. For example, there are other admins here from other applications. Are you seeing? If I assign this user here when I log in this application, he will have exactly these stoppers here. I have admin with this one. And I have the employee. What is this other user here? With this permission, includes from my rolling permissions application. Okay, now let me come back here. Our application. Here are these three registered names. Just so it doesn't turn white. And let's come back here for our studio service. After that brief little explanation there, let's go for what matters. Let's come to interface. There are other ways to do it, okay? But I will explain the way I think faster to do this. Right button. Pet data no older members. And here you will create to dates. I will create first. It can be whatever name you want. And I will put this parameter output here as a role. The Bolito type. And I'm going to create another one here to seek my employer. It's good. Same thing already has an altitude here. The name for it is. Let me close the two. Let's start with this one. In my ghetto from me here, I want to get the profile of the person accessing the application. And here within that exo date, I will do the following. I'll go here in logic, it's fine. Have my roles, I came admin. And I'm going to drag this little guy over here, oh, check admin role. This here he will check OK. And that user you're logged in user 8. Has this cork here I could guarantee. Born give this role. Or also revoke take role. User is. More, let's go. Focusing on what we're doing now is fine. Check me role. I drag here one skirt down. Say that. This role here. He will receive. That comes here or this rolling me check. He will check. If user logged in. Got it from here. Ready now, we are going to do exactly the same thing. No get employee come here in air. Close the admin here. Expand the employee. Drag this little component here. Put the AA here. And the same thing. Perfect. This first part is done, is ready. Let's go back here to the screen and here. Now he's complaining here that these two data actions are not being used. We know that. But they're OutSystems. We're going to use it right. What do I want to do first? I mean, this button here. It will only be visible. User logged in by an administrator. If he has the admin cork. Okay, so I come here invisible. And here are my two attack shots. Are you seeing? I say if he got me red roll. Ready, he gets that button, otherwise he won't see. I will publish. Let's start first. That's why from here, just for you to see how it works, I have here the screen. As you can see, here's the little button. I can click on it. Nor create. But anyway. And here it is as I beg. Are you seeing? Let me come here. I will show you that as admin. The button appears too. Because until then, right. This screen, this button, it has nothing in it. He is true visible. Everyone can see. Edit click. Okay, now I'm going here at Arab Studio. I'll give you a commercial. And let's go in the browser now. Seeing that if I enter as admin I can see. And if I go in as I implode it, I can't see. Is finishing publishing. Let's see it there in the browser now. We are here in the browser. You can see that here I am registered as admin, right? So if I give it a refresh it won't change anything on the screen. My button will keep appearing here. Exactly the way it was though. Now I will come here and I will change. I will log. As he implores. Let's say I'm one employee here. I want to edit. I want to create a new customer here at my company. I can search it. And the button is gone as you can see. But there is a security flaw here. I can't go that way. But I can click here and edit. For example, this here. It's basically the same as Have access, right? I have access to another screen. Let's go back here in heaven, this paradise. Let's give another example. Here is a expression born that has a link to that screen, carrying the current AI. So it's good. Let's assume that I want leave the name here, right? But I don't want the person to click if she also doesn't have the admin profile. It's like I do. Simple. Oh, you come here for a close knife, it's good. And puts exactly the same condition. Oh, this user, he has the road admin. Has if he has. I leave here my link exactly as it is. The person will get clicked. Otherwise, let me copy that expression here. Yes. And here on the fake branch of mine, from my if, I will put expression 2. He's going to stay here with this little girl. Are you seeing the condition? If you have a role, he has a link to go to next page. If you don't have, he will only see the name, but you won't be able to click. I'm going to publish it for us to see here too. Quickie. Ready, we come back here in the browser. It's still the same, but I'll give you a refresh, okay? Then yes, our application will be updated. As you can see, I am implored. I can't click not even here. And I don't have the option of creating a new one here either. I just have the visualization. Here this table. Let's change to administrator. And when I click here, I log in. Now, yes, I can click and see. It's the button here. Let's go back here in heaven soon, this paradise. And now, just out of defense of conscience, I will change here. I will say that now who will have access is only one employee. I come here mute. For this new round, let's go back again in the browser for you to see it working from here now. For this other round, ready. We are here. I'll give you one refresh on our page. We'll continue the same will be. No, because now I have my admin profile. Are you seeing? And only those who have the employee profile can edit and create new customers here in this application. This here, guys, it serves for anything inside the screen. Okay, here I have one very simple thing, but you could have one giant application. You could have multiple containers. You could have is finally an application, very complex and small pieces, small blocks, small comics. I could is to show or not to show, depending on what I want the person to see or not. Yes, autistic, she is very dynamic in this part, very easy, as you can see. And if you solve this permissions problem, it's now from now on. If you didn't know, you already know you can create a screen. Is that you don't need the whole screen, have a role to access it, but you can tear the screen to pieces. Some say like that, right? And give permissions or not give permissions to certain users. This is one thing that when I started learning autistic, I really wanted to know. Okay, I had this difficulty, let's say it like this, in knowing how I did it. And I learned one time ago, of course, and decided to bring here, because there's not much content talking about that sort of thing. It's good if you like the video, if you subscribe to the channel, like, to reach more people who also want to learn, just like me, like you. And thank you very much for watching this far. See you next time. Until then.